right, here we go. Club 314stl. We in the building. We have a living legend among us.
Big facts.
Terrance Gangsta Williams. Man, thank you for showing out and showing love to us. This is a quick turnaround. We just met him, what, 30
About an
minutes
hour
ago?
ago. About an hour ago.
Hold on, which
We
one is it?
already
The hour or 30? Y'all confuse me now.
I don't know. It's
okay.
one or the other. We
Hour
happy.
30 minutes ago.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
excited. So, hey, go ahead and kick it off, Lil. What you got for us?
Hey, I just want to know, hey, first of all, like I said, we appreciate you, but I'm gonna start it from the very beginning. How was it actually growing up in the Magnolia while you was younger? And is it as bad as everybody say it is?
Okay, first I didn't grow up in the Magnolia.
Are you grow up in Magnolia?
No, see, I was born in Cherry Hospital, but I was raised in Gertown.
Okay.
Then we moved to the Callio project. Then we
Calio.
moved across. You know where Peter from. Then we moved across the street from there,
Okay.
and then from there we moved to this hood called on Phillip Street between Magnolia and Robinson,
Okay.
and and but I used to hang in the Magnolia. Like I would go back there. I played football with the guys out the Magnolia. So I had this guy named Chill Will who Soda Slim looked up to. I used to say that, tell people he was my big brother, and it was this dude named Doug Lou out the Magnolia. So this was okay when you went to juvenile jail.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, if you claim a project, then people looked at you like you was tough, right? So I used to hang in the project by my big bro Chill Will on T House.
Okay.
So now a lot of people start claiming the project. So Doug Lou out the Magnolia, he holler. He told dude one time, he said, "You out the project?" Dude said, "Yeah, I'm out the Magnolia. What's your address?" So the dude couldn't come up with an address, right? So that stuck with me because I knew my people, Chia Will, his auntie, I knew her address was 2427 Forest Street. So if somebody would have tried me with that address stuff, I was locked in, right? But then so happened, yeah, could then so happened, it was this dude named Turkey and Arthur. They knew me from being in the project and hanging there, so they always thought I lived back there too. So and then Killer Stone was over in juvenile jail. He was the big dog in juvenile. So I'm out to know you. I know he gonna make sure I'm good. So happened while I'm in the know, I mean while I'm in juvenile jail claiming to know you, my mother actually moved back there to Magnolia. So
Okay.
now I really got some ghetto license now. You know, um, yeah, man. But to answer your question, the Magnolia just like any other hood. You're gonna have gangsters. You're gonna have getting money people. You have scary people. You got your crackheads. You got your girl, your females. It's just it's the reason why I dumb it down because I ran through the project. I was there, for all that. So that's why I be like, and when I come to other people who like how I rode around St. Louis, so I'm just checking out certain stuff, and I'm like, man, this is like any other hood, like St. Louis jumping, just like how the third one, my hood jumping. So one thing I will say about the know you, we didn't like if you came back there, they didn't never look at you like, man, what they doing? Now you come back there by a little chick, you good, but if you come back and think you about to post up and hustle, oh man,
We're gonna get you.
man, it's over with, yeah, it's over
Hey,
with for you,
what part of St. Louis you ride around today? Check out.
man. I don't know, I just been riding, bro.
You can't do that here.
I heard, but I'm from the hood, so I know this. I know not to get out saying, hey, because I don't smoke or chronic or nothing. I don't do no pills, so I don't need to get out and ask about no drugs. So I just rolled around the east side. So we just was about to go to this restaurant, but then it was getting late, so we wound up going to Raising Cane. But
Okay.
yeah, people be like, man, you gotta be careful. Certain parts of St. Louis.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Um,
you do.
yeah, I heard that, but you know, I just look at it like as long as I'm not flashing jewelry, money, I'll be all right.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
definitely looking like money when we seen you earlier today.
Well, that just I was
That's
inside.
business.
I was inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was inside. It's crazy. When I come into the room, Charleston in his room, my bro Flav in his room. I said, man, they faking. I said, man, I'm gonna take this thing here. I said, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video and tell the people they faking, man. They pump faking.
No, we ain't pump
Wow.
faking. Ain't no pump faking over here.
I see that now. I see y'all about y'all business, bro. I
Hey,
say,
that
man,
quick turnaround.
I said they ain't trying to get me on the card. What's up, man? You know?
Oh,
But nah,
so
man.
my
Go
little
ahead.
cousin, so like this is like a whole family thing, right? So my little cousin make the flyers. When we make the new one, you definitely gonna be on the new one. You know what I'm
Big facts.
saying?
Yeah, we
Big
just
facts.
got them like last week.
Yeah. So let's go. So we talked about that part. So the whole cash money thing starting off, right? That started off what in like 1991. Is that when it got founded?
Yeah.
All
91
right.
and 92.
So when do you remember the group actually making noise?
Oh man.
Was it a certain song that just had the city going crazy? You was like, all right, this is gonna be it.
No, because let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's crazy. The group didn't have the city going crazy. It was BG had the city
Mm-hmm.
going crazy with the Chopper City.
Chopper City in the
That's
ghetto.
when, right? That's when Juvie come along with that Soldier Rag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And had the city, but the Hot Boy, like they had came out with a album, but BG solo album had the city. You know, had us like, oh yeah, this was going down. This high is going down, rather.
So when you saw that happening, like what is the mindset like? Like what does that feel like?
Nothing because you gotta keep in mind there was local then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting heroin money, jacking, robbing, taking hits. So I'm hood rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Good
like,
rich.
man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to the music, but I wasn't thinking about nothing. See, I got locked up March 6, 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They got the deal March 30th, somewhere up in there, 1998. The same month I got locked up, they got the deal.
Like how does that feel when like you getting we gonna talk about that, but
All
as you
right.
getting locked up, you finna go away and you hear about this that deal going on, everybody catching fire. Like what? Like how does that? What is life like in jail when y'all hot like that?
I didn't miss no sleep, bro. This is listen, and y'all know I got the title, Mr. Answer Right Back. You know I'm very outspoken, but you never saw me make a video dissing Birdman or Slim.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one time I started a nickname for him, and he ain't like that. But other than that, they took care of me. I did 23 years and 10 months. Bro, they took care of me well, when I went to the hole for 6 months, Bird cut me off. But they rolled out for me, man, the whole 23 years, bro. The whole 23 years, bro. Like I was able to help my children in college. I was able to take care of my children. I was penitentiary rich. I didn't want for nothing. I don't know what no mean from them dudes, bro. Real talk, bro. So that's why I'm forever be loyal to them and love them because I don't know if you guys been in jail, but when you in jail, that's when you need people the most. Well, y'all never been in jail?
Nah.
No.
Man, don't go, man. Man, that's
Ain't
good,
nothing in
bro.
there.
Nothing, bro. Nothing but a bunch of miserable men, man. I promise you, bro. I like that. But yeah, bro. But like for the dudes who been in jail, they know you want somebody to hold you down. You got some homies, brothers, family members might come and go. Them men was there for me the whole ride, bro. The whole ride. And I had Bird and Slim main line number. I ain't had to call a manager or a homeboy. Hey, what baby? What's Slim at? Put them on the phone. Tell them come to the. I called straight to their phone, bro. They
Mm-hmm.
had that open communication for me, bro. So I had a smooth bid.
All right.
Mhm.
How was it being so feared in New Orleans?
I was young. It was fun. It was fun, but sometimes it wasn't fun because while you're feared, there are other gangsters that feel like, okay, you tough, I'm tough. We're gonna shoot the toughest. Because mind you, I've been shot 3 different occasions. One by a crackhead, but the other 2 times somebody was trying to get at me, man. They were trying to get at me. So sometimes when a person think they really being feared, that's not. It's just certain areas. Like I tell people, it's gangsters all around the city of New Orleans. One person didn't run our city, so you got steppers all over. I was beefing with steppers out the Calio, steppers out the Melf, so out the Tent Wall. So at the end of the day, On one hand, it feel good because you can go in certain hoods, go certain places, and people gonna respect you, salute you, gonna give you a heads up, want to be down with you. They're gonna let you know, man, look, the police coming on, man, look, you can duck off over here, or man, old girl like you, or man, watch your boy. And they was talking about, you're gonna get those favors, but um, I never disrespect nobody. I never try to just take advantage, just be a bully and pull up and take over somebody's set and all that. I was never into that kind of stuff. I just like to get money and girls and ride in nice cars.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So what happened? How did you said you got shot by a crackhead? I don't mean to laugh,
Mm.
but like how did that happen? What was going on in that situation?
So all right, I done broke out of juvenile jail, right? So I'm
You
on
broke out.
Magnolia Street. Yeah, I'm on Magnolia Street, right? So this crackhead come back there to buy a 7 gram or quarter, the cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this guy see when he bought it and robbed him for his drug. So now he got a gun out. Now the crackhead got a gun out. So I tell my co-defendant, that was my juvenile co-defendant, G Man, I said, man, that robbed him for his gun. So we went to go try to ride. Hit the man was already mad and ticked off somebody had and took him for his drug. So we come with it. My partner got the Chrome 357 out. And man, so that guy he just started shooting and hit me in my foot. So yeah, we that's how I got hit with the crackhead. 'Cause we were trying to rob him for his gun, and he just was paranoid, and he already ticked off somebody and robbed him for his drugs. So that made him just start letting loose on us.
Okay.
So what about the other time?
Okay, so okay, that was 91. So in 94, man, that was a crazy 94 was a crazy year for me. So I it was this chick I had saw in the club, right? And
Always a
she
chick.
she she was beautiful too, fine. She was sitting down next to this other lady, that this female that I was cool with. So I went to the female I was cool with. I said, hey, and they sit next to each other. I say, tell her I want an F. And I just stood there and looked at her. So she good girl, Gangsta say he want an F. And the girl, her mouth that flew like shock. Like I ain't asked her what's her name, what's her father. I just said, just tell her I want an F. Cause I just felt like, I'm that dude. So she remembered that I didn't hit her that I didn't have sex that night, but so she came in my project. But at the time when she came back there, I was mad with Mosquito because he wouldn't give me a quarter. Cause we was playing see who beeper go off the most. So I walked around, talked to her. My brother said, I just bought you some bullet for your gun. I had a Mac 11. So I had load the clip up. It's a Sunday. It had just finished raining, so it's boring in the project. I said, oh, girl around the corner. So I said, I'm gonna fake like I gotta go to the store. You know how you go, and then when you get ready to turn the corner, like you have to go across the street, but you look, right on time, timed it. So me and her start talking. I said, where you from? She said, I'm at the tent wall. I said, yeah. I said, I'm gonna come back there and holler at you. She said, God, boy, you can't come back. I said, I can't come back there. What you mean? Oh, that boy around you shot, that's my baby dad. I was like, oh, all right.
Mm.
So I hit him up in 92, but it's 94 now. So um I didn't want to leave her. So she said she was catching a bus home. So like Louisiana run long ways, right? So we on Washington Avenue. So they got the Louisiana bus come up Washington Avenue. So we on Willow and Washington. I said, come on, let's walk down. So we walked down 2 blocks from my house. I left my gun. We walked down to Magnolia, Washington, to that bus stop. So I'm looking down the street. I don't see the bus coming. I said, come on, let's go to Ferret. So now we done walk 4 blocks, and we're on the old side of the project now from my gun. So when we get to Ferret in Washington, we on juvenile side of the project, him and Turk. So she said, I might well catch the Ferret bus or we'll see which one come first. I said, okay, so we walk another block to this. So I'm 5 blocks on the old side of the project, across the street from the project, from my gun. It get night. By the time the bus comes, it's nighttime now. So once she got on the bus, I start walking back. So as I'm walking back, I see this guy like he in front of me, like you know how you might walk past an alley, walk past something, something kind of spooky, and you run in the street like you like jump and you jog. So I'm thinking it's just a crackhead spooking out or something. Like, I ain't tripping. Cause when I get to that courtyard, there's nothing in the courtyard, nothing is there. So I saw my brother down at the red light, my brother Chris, he was in Park Avenue. So I'm trying to flag him down, but I really don't want. I do a message just speaking to him, but he couldn't see because it's nighttime. So as I'm walking up the sidewalk, there's a dude named Bo Hickey. He dead now. He said, "Gangsta up, gangsta up." So instead of me looking across the street, I look back and it's a big dude, but like your size, with the Nike jacket suit. He got a hat on and he got a mask. I mean a hanky around his face. He's charging me with a 40. He start hitting boom, 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 boom. Like, man, I try to run. Now, mind you, I had just got stabbed from with these in them in the field. So I got like 34 staples going down my stomach. So now this dude getting off at me, right? So he hit me like in my back, went through my side. So I try to run across him. Like, when are you gonna stop shooting, nigga? This gun going doing too much. So as I get ready to get across the street, he hit me again and I fell. When I fell, I turned over and looked up at him, and I knew I couldn't lay down on that ground because we had a thing like once a person fall, you got to stand over and dog him, close the coffin. So in my mind, I'm like, man, he about to dog me down here. So I turn around, look up at him, bro, and he just shot fires went in my face. So I jump up and me and him literally like look each other in the eye. And then he turned around, ran off. I ran the alley. I ran the alley. I don't wonder if he's still living. So I tell this man, I say, hey man, let me in this house, man. Somebody just shot me. He looked, he said, I ain't crazy. You come back here to kill me. He ran out the alley, left me back there. So I went to Robbie grandfather's house. He let me in. That's what Big G and Mosquito, both of them deceased. They came back there, got me, and put me in Killer Stone car, and they shot me to the hospital. That's how I got hit the second time. Damn. Many men,
Wish
man.
death upon me. God
Man,
damn. Let me
hey,
ask you
that's
this.
all y'all trying to be in that street life.
Then I got hit
That's
in
what come with it,
96. I
huh?
got hit in 96 too.
You might as well just go
Hey,
tell
tell
that
us
story
about that one
too.
too, then. What's up?
They had this girl at my project named Gangsta.
God damn it, it's always a girl
I
like
know,
that.
right? We noticing the trend here.
So, but no, this is my homegirl. So she having a block party for her son in the park. So the word around the hood, the city, Gangsta got a block party in Shakespeare Park. But it's the female gangster, not me.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a green Q45 at the time. My homies come around and, boy, it's jumping in the park. Got them girls out there. Like, yeah, come on, Big Lou, let's go around there. So I let him hold my gun. We go around there. I pull up on the sidewalk. So my homie Big G, man, let me use the car. Yeah. He left. When he came back, he drove my car like up on a sidewalk, up close to like the school. It's a school called Carter G. Woodson. So we chilling for a while. I said, come on, man, let's go. So we ready to go. I jump in the car. So for me to back off the sidewalk, I gotta back out into the streets. So I tell him, I say, let this car pass. Let the second car pass. That third one, that white car pull up and jam in. I said, oh, it's a hit. I jump out the car. So by me parked up on the sidewalk, it's a building here, and I could just run right around the corner, hit the corner, and try to get some shelter. So the dude jumped out. He was about his bit. You know what? I got a feeling I think who did that. I'm gonna ask him now that me and him cool. So anyway, dude jump out with a hat on by himself now, with a chrome pistol in his hand. The first shot, he missed my leg. The second shot, he hit me in the shoulder back here. So mind you, when I turn the corner, it's a bunch of children right there. So I'm like, maybe if I run through these children, they're gonna stop shooting. I said, nah, because if you get one of the children hit, they're gonna be talking about gangster got my baby killed and all this old goofy stuff. So I ran out in the open and gave him another shot at me, and he hit me under my arm, and it came out the middle of my chest, the bullet. So I'm running, and my people, they parked down the block, like in the middle of the block. So they throw the door, I jump in the car. Boom. We pull off, we bucked the right, we got down by Magnolia, Washington, and had a head-on collision. Boom. I say, man, if dude don't kill me, y'all gonna kill me. So they snatched me out that car, threw me in another car, and got me to the hospital. Yeah.
And that was the last time you got hit.
He got hit like I got hit.
But he ain't even breathing.
Yeah, I
Shit.
don't know. He might.
I just,
But I gotta
just had to
I got a
finish this
feeling
off.
I got a feeling I think did it. Now that me and him be talking, I'm gonna ask him, bro. I'm gonna ask him, bro. Did you shoot me, bro? It's off the record now. Did you shoot me? You know, because nobody never claimed it. Nobody never spoke up for that.
They know why.
That's a fact. Retaliation is a must.
Yeah, it is.
Back then, now.
So,
Mhm.
what age did you jump off the porch? And what did you jump off the porch doing at that age?
Okay, I caught my first body like 10,
God damn.
but I wasn't off the. I wouldn't say I was off the porch. I would say when I turned about 11, I was off the porch, because at this time I'm selling weed, staying out late, stealing calls. Like I ain't going home. My mama, she when we had parked the car in front of my mother's door. She used to work at the Sheraton Hotel, so when she come bang on our window to let me know, boy, I'm a I'm gonna call the police. Y'all don't get this gun from. I mean, y'all don't get this car from in front of my door. We know one thing: it's school time, and now let's go around. There's this lady named Nancy. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this. Y'all might be too young for this, but back in the day, they had this thing where you put the money in there for the newspaper, and you put the money in there, and then you grab the thing, and then you stick your hand in there and grab it. You can grab minutes you want.
You
Yeah.
know what?
Newspaper.
You know what? I got a funny story about that. You remember that one time you came and picked me up and I got all them bee stings on my face?
Yeah.
I was pulling on a newspaper thing and there was a bee nest in there.
I remember that.
And I was like, I ain't finna go with you. I just got stung like 3 times on my face. I'm like, nigga, you finna go. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so she would had a she would her store, her door was like right here. It's like a door you walk right in. So her the mail and the newspaper stand right here. So they would put her donuts right there on the newspaper stand, and then she when she come to go to open up the store, she to bring them in. But we'll get there first, steal her donuts. That's breakfast. Or sometimes we late, we'll go across the park. At this other store, we had to pull the fence up, stick our hand up on there, and pull their donuts. And, we got a variety of different kind of donuts. So we used to go hit the donuts first, and then we know it's school time. Go around, go to school, or go riding around, go shooting in the air, running people running from school, and doing all kind of little crazy childish stuff.
So let me ask you this. All right. So you said the first time you caught a body was at the age of 10. Can you walk us through that? Like, first start with like the mentality of like getting into the mode. Walk us through it, and then how you felt afterwards.
Okay, there was no getting in the mold because I was infatuated with someone, right? And like when you're infatuated with somebody that's older than you, dope boy, or somebody in your hood, you're gonna do anything you can to get their attention. I just
Mm-hmm.
was always wild and it just didn't care. So when he come to pick me up, I jump in the car. I jump in the front seat because back then they used to have them Taurus car with the white guts inside, nice little car. So when I jump in the front seat, a gun go to the back of my head, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" So it's like that's rule number one: be careful who in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't never just let no anybody get in that back seat. And then he explains to me, I got this little situation, man. This dude ain't pay me money to handle it for me. So when he give me that gun, I'm like, all right, it wasn't like, oh, should I do it or no? I'm scared. It was just like, give it here. I'm ready. I just know to put the in. I know what the thing where you pull is going, the stuff gonna come out of there. So I hit the dude up. Afterwards, I felt like power because it's like whenever you got a gun, man, you can move a crowd, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So when you young and you already done busted trigger, so you think you hard and tough, man. So it's always just been that whenever I got a gun, just like in prison, if I got two knives on me, it could be 10 of y'all. I'm about to run through y'all because I got two knives. We about to walk. We about to work. So that and the next question maybe might be for y'all. I might answer that now. No, I've never had a dream. No, I've never had no nightmares for the people that I have deleted. No.
Easy to eat.
Damn.
So after that, when was the next time that you caught a body?
Maybe 14, 15 years old. One.
Can you talk about
At,
what happened with that one?
at this time, I remember where was a hit. But I was just thinking about the time with me and my I just met not met. I just ran into this guy. We had beef with this man, bro, back in either 88 or 90. Somewhere up in there, right? So his friend, like we were selling weed and Hot Boy Mosquito, he decided to start want to sell crack. I was kind of sound like, man, I ain't doing that. So we used to be on this hood called Second and D, Second and Danielle. Uh, so I cut around the corner, and the dude he choking my boy, trying to take his crack route. Up the gun, wow. So this other guy, he got involved, who cool with the dude. He got shot, bro. After all those years, a few months ago, I just saw this man, and I saw the man at Navy Federal Credit Union, bro. He had a job in it because he used to get high at one time, but he was looking good, had his weight up, had him a nice little cut. I'm like, man, what's up? He was happy to see me. I was happy to see him, and we hadn't had beef. Wait, but he was a little older than I am, but just the fact that we older changed our lives, and it was like a crazy moment. Like we be texting, checking on each other now, bro. Um, yeah, that was just a crazy moment. But once once I put the first work in, and then you got that little circle that'll be like, man, go how that little T boy, the T handling for you. You gotta keep in mind, I'm gonna do it for free, or I'm gonna get a few dollars back then when I was young. So I'm just doing, I'm trigger happy. And not till you get a little older, you go to realize like, okay, you supposed to be paid for this. They've been playing crackhead games with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like when I was when I broke out of juvenile jail, me being young, bragging about shooting this. Uh, One of my big bros, Eric Maurice, he deceased now. It was a hit out on the dude. He sent me on a mission. I took the hit the dude up, but the dude survived. But I didn't get the money. He got paid. I got played. So, but back then I didn't care. I just wanted to let people know, don't play with me. If you do play with me, I'm gonna bust your butt.
Do you ever like run into any of like their relatives, their family members, or anything like that? And
Yeah.
if you do, is there any remorse, or is it just like, hey, the hit went out. I just did what I was supposed to do.
Okay. Now, when I cooperated with the government, when I had to give up the bodies, I had to talk with some of the family members. I remember shaking one man's hand. He gave me that grip. I'm like, all right, now man, just let my hand go now. But no, but see, um, if I see, and I've ran across two people before. We saw each other, but it was nothing. It was no disrespect, nothing on nobody. And it was just like, I see you, you see me. Like, what's up, what's up? But these days, in our older age, none of us want it. This is my thing when I tell people, I don't want no problems. I'm not looking for no problem. I know I've done a lot. I get that. I don't want no problem. I ain't looking for it. If a fire start, I will put it out. So let me leave me alone. Now, you see, I'm enjoying life with Charleston, traveling with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out with the comedy shows, taking pictures. I'm a photographer now. So yeah, but you still have people that still might want revenge, might want to get some get back. So I am aware of that. So what I do, I think for me and the next person, I'm gonna stay out your way. So one thing I know, me hitting the road, like prime example, we went to Detroit. I drove 18 hours by myself. Now we just drove 10 hours to come here to St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm enjoying, So yeah, I stay out there way because I know it's one of them nephews. Because I got a dude I wound up start beefing with him later, but he waited 15 years to delete the man that had deleted his father. So I know how people play. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think for me and them, I'm gonna stay out your way
All
because I know
right.
somebody itching to get some get back on me because I'm enjoying life right now, and I'm on the internet winning. You know they be burnt up about that.
Crazy winning. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
Man, they
saying?
winning.
gotta say they gotta put up with hearing my voice be talking. Yeah, no, they hot about that.
Yeah, they hot. It's a rumor going around.
Talk to me.
They say about 30, 40 bodies. Now, I know I don't know if that could be true, but that's a lot. It ain't that many, is it?
It's 40, but here's the thing.
God damn.
But hold on, time out, time out. It wasn't just me. So
Mm-hmm.
when people took that story and ran with it, I didn't let it. Like we had this thing in prison, like man, when a rumor start, bro, you better stop it before it get legs, meaning before it
Mm-hmm.
start growing, and people take it and running with it. I left it alone because I was like, well, if a person's gonna feel like that, all right, then let it be. That's gonna be interviews for me. But it was doing this Sterling Mosquito, they deceased, and myself that did homicides. Either I was there, witnessed it, drove the car, or participated in some kind of way. So when I had to cooperate, when I gave up the bodies, that's how it came up to be 40. It wasn't just me, the leading 40 people. But people was taking that stuff and running with it. I was like, all right, well, go ahead running with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna kill that rumor right now. We're gonna kill that
Yeah,
rumor on
kill
y'all
kill that
podcast.
right
So,
now. I just did.
so you affiliated with 40, but you ain't do 40.
Right. I did some in that 40. I got a hand in that 40, but it wasn't a whole by myself.
All right. So you talked about cooperating, right?
Uh-huh.
Walk us through what happened to get you in that position, and then what made you decide to cooperate.
When I went to the feds, right? I didn't know that you could have a life or two life sentences today and then tomorrow you could be home. Or tomorrow you could have 3, 4 years. So it was this dude, young boy, he had 2 life and 45 years. And members would be on the rec yard. So, quite natural when you around people with 11 life sentences, a lot of time you like, man, he going hard, he a soldier, I'm gonna feed off his energy, I'm gonna go hard. So one day, because Ben and the dude was around the same age, he was a little taller than me, but uh, I had went to the rec yard and I didn't see him. So I asked his homie, man, what little so he said, man, he home. I said, he home. He had 2 life. How he home? I said, man, he home, right? So that when they started telling me about control buys and stuff, how you could be in jail and one of your people on the street can set somebody up or bust somebody and you get the credit for it. They'll cut your time and your name won't show up in the paperwork. So at this time, Katrina hit. So I
Mm-hmm.
used Katrina to justify me because then I started looking at this. Dudes was cooperating, going home, and I'm keeping my ear to the street. Nobody killing them. Like dudes like, well, he ain't tell on me, so I'm on. That's my homeboy. I was like, oh, that's how they playing. I'm like, stuff changing, right? But my thing was, it was I had to wait for the right time because they had wanted me to say some stuff on Cash Money that I was like, I ain't doing that. So I had to figure it out. I had to take my time, plot and plan. I had to start putting this in the motion in '05. I had started putting this stuff into motion. It didn't come through till 2018, But what happened was I had got immunity for a few murders. So the homicide detective, he had retired and he became a DA. So I'm like, okay, he in the DA office, and I'm gonna reach back out to him. Let's get some more stuff, cause then he could write the letter to the Fed saying, hey, he helped clean all this up. Well, he gets arrested for sexual assault, messing with a female. Like somebody that have a charge or that's putting a charge on somebody or whatever. So he messed my play up. I'm like, man. So I had to get in touch with in 2010, I had to get in touch with uh this homicide cold case. And if y'all Google this, go online, you're gonna see High Beazle and BG did he in the car. Like, why did they do that? He telling on the dead? And they got the paperwork. 'Cause that's what one of the hot boys I had to put the body on him, some of the murders. So that's how they had went with them bodies with that. But once I seen dudes in prison, I started paying attention to everybody, right? Like when dudes get their time cut, they'll go to their cell, take a towel, throw it over the door to cover the window so you can't look in there. And then they go and look at the see how much time they got cut. So I know this one dude, he had got from life to 15. Then he went and told on the dude a dog fighting kid, like pit bull fighting. He went testify in the state and they cut him down from that to 10 or something like that. So I'm seeing this stuff. I'm like, man, I gotta get up out of here. But then I knew I was like, man, if I do this, I know Bird them gonna cut me off. But in my mind, I'm like, bro, as long as they print money, I'm gonna get some money. Yeah, I would like to be on the jet. Yeah, I want to ride in the roads with all that old good old materialistic stuff. But I say nothing like that freedom, man.
Mm-hmm.
I already be out. I already be out, broke. and enjoying life, bro. Then they had to, stay in this prison, politicking, not knowing if I'm gonna make it, a race ride, kick off, or something, anything could happen. Somebody stab me, I get killed. You know what I'm saying? So I sat down and was thinking about. I said, man, I'm gonna just go with my move, and whatever happened, happened. So when I first got out, I was waiting to get the checks for me and Bird on the phone. He had let me talk to Tony Braxton. I never forget that conversation. That man say, "Bro, I'm hearing all this rat stuff. I want to hear it out your mouth." So I broke it down, told him everything. Here's the thing: it's a female that went to trial. Somebody testified in her trial saying I was a hitman for cash money. So the people they wanted me to plead guilty, said I invested money in cash money, and I was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. So I'm thinking to myself, well, bro, I could have just sank the whole ship, or I could have been the Birdman. So I'm thinking that's gonna count for something, right? But he stood on business, like, man, I don't care. You violated and you helped make the rules. So he was like, you got anything you want to say before I hang up? I was like, yeah, give me a pillow. Because you made your bed, you gotta lay in it. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I know it's over with now. You know what I'm saying? But I got my freedom. So that was the only thing for me. I got my freedom. I don't buy friendship, it's too expensive, bro. Um, and like I say, I'm at the age now, I ain't no more stunting. Now if
Mm.
I came on my early 30s, I'd have been feeling some type of way, like, boy, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm too old for all that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So does
All right.
anybody disrespect you? And because like right now on the internet, right? Like a lot of
Yeah.
these public, streets this, streets that. A lot of people get disrespectful about what a quote unquote snitch is, rat is. Does anybody ever come to you and disrespect you and call you anything like that?
Not in my face, but online, yes. The majority of my internet beef been youngsters, people I don't know. People I'm like, man, I want to be your father, or where your mother, where your father at. I might know your people, but I once I found out the word troll, and I found out, you know, people like to have fun and try to, you know, drive you. What we call driving a person, uh, josing, having fun. So I was like, okay, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But uh, the thing is this, bro. Nobody don't have proof on me. Nobody don't have nothing on me. So how could you come and call me a rat unless I tell you I snitched?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I don't be on the internet trolling no more or mess with people. I miss the answer right back. So if you say something to me, yeah, I'm gonna answer you back. But other than that, no, man, because I didn't hit the internet with all the y'all little boys, y'all was a killer out here, y'all little boy get up. I know better. I'm one of them old heads know that I had my time. I got to get out the way. It's these youngsters' turn now. I
Mm-hmm.
know these youngsters itching for bodies. I know these youngsters itching. So I'm one of the ones that know better. I know one thing. I'm out the way because I know for a fact they will hide you in prison. They
Mm-hmm.
will hide you in there, bro. I did 23 years and 10 months straight, flat. Some people go to jail 5 years, come home, be home in 2, 3 years, go back to jail, and they add all that time. No, I did 23 years and 10 months, day for day in prison, in federal prison. So I know for a fact they will hide you in that prison system. So I stay out of people's way. But
All
if
right.
somebody was to walk up to me and call me a rat, I just would smile. Cause in my mind I'd be like, if you knew better, you'd do better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that'd be king to somebody. When you a rat, like all right, so
All right. Explain the legend of Soldier Slim in New Orleans.
Slim out the Magnolia Project. We was mad when he got that name Soldier Slim when he signed with No Limit. He was your regular hood dude, in the project, robbing people, shooting, getting high. He just was a good rapper,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not till you die everybody start really adding on. Oh, that was our Tupac of New Orleans, Soda Slim, Soda Slim. But when the man was alive, they ain't much really rock with Slim. I'd be like, man, he clown. Soda Slim was the first rapper to put my name in the song,
Mm-hmm.
and that snort a powder bag. So I remember I used to steal my big brother car from a set of keys, and we pushed the car. We pushed the car down the block. We jumped in the car about 10 deep, going downtown to the club. And he was young then, teenager. He in the club, adult club. So he used to cut my hair too. He was a good ball. He used to cut my hair. Every time Slim cut my hair, so as soon as he finished, he gonna pat, come here, cousin. And that's one thing made me mad with Slim. He started that cousin stuff in the project, calling everybody cousin. So now, when you got these little fine little girls who freaking and doing all this freaky stuff, and you hearing this, and then you trying to go out, man, come on, we cousin, you my cousin. No, I'm not. So in my mind, I was like, man, when I get out of jail, I ain't playing that cousin stuff no more. I ain't your cousin. Don't call me cousin. We not cousins. But it's crazy too because a lot of girls, well, women now that I thought about when I was impressive. I'm gonna go holler, I'm gonna go holler at her. Man, all that stuff changed. When you get out here, bro, and there's so many other fine women, so much stuff going on out here. You be like, yeah, I don't want that no more. I see this now, But or some of them might still look good. You remember, yeah, I'm gonna take a walk down memory lane with her. Or some of them might be married or had a man and they don't want you. So, a lot of stuff changed over the years, bro.
All right.
But
All right.
Slim was in the streets. Slim was a gangster.
All right. So, how did you get with Charleston White? How did that connection come up?
When I when I got out, baby had told me to leave New Orleans, and I went to Fort Worth. So I'm getting my hair cut by a guy from New Orleans named Solomon. He said, "Man, they got this dude, bro. He remind me of you, man." Yeah, to me, he be going off on them gang members and other. I'm like, yeah. So he said, "Man, you gotta check him out." I checked him out. I said, "He can't remind you of me." I ain't about to do that. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm about to be cussing out no game members and going hard like that. No, man. Because I travel, I be with my I said, nah, I ain't doing that. So it was his wife. I had wanted to talk to the students, and that's what he was doing a lot of stuff for the children. So I wanted to talk to this to the students to the inmates, the juvenile. So they gave me his number. He said, "Who is this?" I said, "It's gangster." He said, "Man, you scared me, man." To my gangster calling my phone. So he had invited me. He invited me to this place in Atlanta to go talk to some children. And from there, I was doing reaction videos. And I was like, I'm tired of it. I want to start interviewing. And he was the first. I said, man, interview Charleston. So I got in touch with, interviewed him, and it went very well. So after that, um, I just started interview. And then one night I'm laying down. He said, "What you doing, old N?" He used the N word. I was like, "Man, laying down." He said, "Man, come on, let's go to the club, to the strip club." That was my first time, a couple of months ago, my first time ever being in a strip club from with him. And then from there, he just been inviting me to places. Man, come over to such, come out to Miami, come out to here, come. And I'm like, man, I want, this, because I don't be doing it at home. Like, this is a good opportunity. I could meet people, I could politic network. Like he had invited me to Miami, and I go to this big building. It's Aiden Ross, DJ
Mm-hmm.
Academics, 6ix9ine, and some of the top streamers, young millionaires in the building, all in one spot. I'm like, man. So you know what I'm saying? So he told me, he said, "Look, bro, I'm gonna invite you, play. I'm gonna bring you places. I'm gonna put you where you need to be, but I'm not gonna talk for you." I'm like, "I don't need to talk with me. Just put me where I need to be. I got it from there. So Charleston had been a big help for me. Has showed me tremendous love, bro. So I'm grateful, man, and I'm just happy that I'm one of the ones he picked to bring along, with the journey. You know what I'm saying? So uh, I got it from there. Just bring me, put me where I need to be, put me around these people who could help me with my movie, who could help me do stuff, and I got it from there. Yeah, but that's how we met, bro.
Shout
All
out to
right.
Charleston White, bro. That's
Yeah, I'm cool as a motherfucker too.
yeah.
Say that. What?
See,
Listen, that's what I be. Like, yeah, he nasty. I don't know what discussing online, but in person, bro, he got a good heart, and
Oh, you
that's
do.
what I be trying to get people to see, bro. Like it's been time, man. Like he have done interview for me for free. Like, come on, let's go. All right, record. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that man has helped me out a lot, bro. He really have. So I just know, what I need to do, and I do what I got to do. Get him out of the way. I let him do his thing. I stay out his way. Or if he need me to record, film, I'm there. I do what I got to do. But man, he have showed me a lot of love, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Like the '90s and the early 2000s, right? You had No Limit and you had Cash Money.
Hmm.
How was the vibe in New Orleans? Was it like either you No Limit or you gotta be Cash Money? Cause they was like Cash Money and No Limit can't even work together.
Okay, here's the thing with that. I was in jail for the 2000, so that's when they were really jumping, right? But
Mm-hmm.
we were at war.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at war with Master P cousins. Back then, you had to go to the studio to drop your verse. Like now, I could do my verse and email it to y'all. But how P gonna pull up with his entourage and Bird? They there and we there with man. Gonna be a slaughterhouse. So that's why they never worked together because of us, the street guys. So they had to pick their side. Pete picked his side. My people, I ain't mess with them. Bird them, same thing. We ain't mess with them. So that's what I tell a lot of people, bros. For me to see that No Limit and Cash Money versus bros, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears behind that. That we lost a lot of people in the streets to senseless violence. So when I seen it at first, I was like, man. But then I thought about it. I said, if you could sit down with the dude who deleted your best friend, what's wrong with them guys coming on the stage for the culture, you know? So I was happy to see them finally do something, but it's too late now though.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want to see that now. We don't want that's over with. We want to see that back then.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to see that now. That's over with.
All right.
All right. So earlier you said Baby told you to get out the city. Was that more like for your protection, or was it more because of he felt a certain type of way about how you got out of prison?
Well, this is what I tell a lot of people, and I'm gonna be real arrogant. So when somebody say that, right, it's like, some people like, man, you went to jail that long time, man. You believe God saved your life? I'm like, yeah, man, a lot of other people life too. So it was more like, man, that jungle is the jungle down there. It has changed. Like you're not the man no more. You don't call no more shots. You ain't got no, you ain't got no, you ain't making no moves. It's over with for you, bro. You get on from down there because they thugging down there. You know what I'm saying? And when I come home, I'm looking at the city. I'm like, man, and I felt them because it's like, man, I don't got no more pool. I can't call no shots. These little youngsters in play now. They ignorant. They ain't trying to hear it. Man, them some ignorant little youngsters, bro. So I was like, man, you know what? That's gonna be the best move for me because I was already spooking. Every time I call Pam, I'm looking and so it was more for my safety. I'm gonna say it's more for my safety. It wasn't that he was gonna send somebody at me because he the one told me to get on down there, but it was more like, man, get from down there, bro. You gonna be back to the same old thing, maybe hustling or at war with these other youngsters or some old heads, whatever. But man, you don't want to live that life. You did all that time. You home, your children, your mother. Go sit down somewhere. So I went on to Texas, got me some boots and a cowboy.
Okay.
Yup, yuppity yup.
All right. Since you've been down in Texas, what are you working on right now? And then what are you gonna be working on, or what you trying to work on in the future?
Movie. I did my own reality show, but I'm working on a movie. I'm doing a movie. Me and Charles White will be playing the movie. Um, with my partner from North Carolina. Is this from South North Carolina, South Carolina? One of them, but my partner Slick Bowling TV. Um, he got a movie. He sent me the script. He want me and Charleston to play in that. So 2026 about me getting some movies, doing my movie, and still network politic with people, politic with the right people. Like I tried to hanging out with the homies, trying to bring the
Mm-hmm.
homies along with me. Like this is what I learned with people. Like y'all see how y'all had y'all podcast, and then your buddy will pull up. Well, I think y'all ought to do this. I think, man, well, start your own podcast. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, I've been through that. So what I did was I said I didn't want to wait for January. I don't wait for the New Year's resolution. I want to start now. I started in December, blocking, deleting, cutting people off. Because I'm like, uh, if you can't help me grow, you ain't got like I'm not about to be arguing with no man. I'm not about to be getting into it with you about my stuff or stuff like that. I'm like, you know what, you do you, I'm gonna do me, and let's just see what God got planned for us. So that's what I'm on now. Politics with people, bro. getting his movies done, and just meeting new people.
Yeah.
Get me
Man,
like
that's
2, 3 girlfriends, bro.
twenty
I
three
don't want
years,
to. I
brother.
don't
You
want to. I
deserve
don't
it.
want to have that conversation about two, three.
All right, so you
Why you
know,
hold on? Why you don't have that conversation? You got a woman?
No, I got a wife, but I always say, if a man got money, he had more than one woman.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because
But you got to tell the truth too, though.
yeah, but now we ain't gonna be telling the truth. We gonna always lie in that joint. What you say, brother?
all right, so it's very. It's a lot of people who talk about wanting to be gangster, be doing this, right? They don't have an OG who has been through literally everything that there is to go through. What would you say to those young people who are like at the age where it's like, okay, I can jump off the porch and go this way and be on some crazy stuff, or I can go straight and narrow? What can you say to those people that are at that point in their life?
First, the peer pressure. Conquer that peer pressure. And this what I asked a little youngster before when we did we had talked to some children at this big gym. So us as alpha males, young boys, right? Young men. We love our mother, we love our sister, our grandma, our family. So if we at the store, and I use this example to this little youngster. I was like, "You love your mama?" Yeah. Yeah. So you a step spin behind your mama? Yeah. I say, so even if you at Walmart and somebody walk up, grab mama butt or cuss your mother out, whatever, you want to pull that pistol out and do them dirty. I said, yeah. I said, so, and this to the youngsters, to what you just asked me. Think about this. When you running them streets, spinning with your homeboy, jumping in that car, or got the book bag with that Draco in there, or that F in there, all them old funny name guns, and you go to jail, how you gonna protect your mother? How
Hmm.
that man that slap on the butt at the Walmart, the one that cuss out, how you gonna protect a night? You in jail.
Hmm.
So sometimes we don't think, and I got this thing where I used to always tell people, never let your emotion overpower your intelligence. Because once you ticked off, you're not thinking now. And you just go off and then later on you be like, man, I did that, or why I did that. You know what I'm saying? So we quick to let our emotions just run first. And a lot of us be smart. A lot of us know better. A lot of us know, like, man. So I tell them youngsters, be patient. It's okay to say no. Let your homeboys think of you scary, cow, whatever they want to think of you. Because when they go to jail, 10, 15 of y'all, nobody don't got, y'all ain't got a diamond Chinese money. Can't bond out. Can't buy no commissary. Can't get a lawyer. And then your homies, you go to call their phone, they change their number, they hanging up on you. They don't want to answer the phone. And then they humping your little girlfriend. They couldn't wait till you go to jail so they can go hump her. She already was lusting at you, just was scared of you. So now she humping him. It just be so much stuff that come out when you go to jail, man. So it's just best to get up out those streets while you got a chance. I done enough time for everybody, bro. And then one of my old ops, he did 30 flat.
Mm.
30, man. So he out now living his life. These out the milk, bro. So man, them little youngsters. And you know what I learned too though? Sometimes they just go in one ear out the other. Like them youngsters have short attention span, so we gotta constantly stay in their face, constantly talk to them, and give some kind of events to keep them busy.
Hmm.
That's what we gotta do. Get some events, keep them busy. Yeah.
What you got, Larry?
I got one more. We were just talking about the youngsters. You said either get this nasty food or get your commissary. Explain what that nasty food is that you was talking about that they gotta eat if they can't afford their commissary.
Man, you go in that chow hall, sometimes ain't no seasoning in that food. You got dudes that spit, talk all over the food. Dudes do all kind of dirty stuff to the food, and then look, they'll have a little chicken and stuff seasoned on it. They might put the chicken up for the next 2 3 days, then come back. Sometimes that stuff be spoiled. Like man, some people, bro, you go in that chow hall, bro, you just don't want to eat that food, man. Now your people got some money, go to commissary, go get some stuff where you can hook up, make your little hookups. But bro, anybody won't be going through that. Then look, let me show you something. You a grown man, you a man that's married. What you look like being in there and another dude telling you, oh, don't talk to them, or don't sit over there, or don't do this, or hold up, dictating how you move in prison, bro. You looking like, man, I'm a grown man. Oh man, when I was on the street, it's different when you go to just a lot of politics. When you go to jail, you got cells that you can only sleep in. Instead, man, man, I don't never want to go back to jail. No, indeed, bro. And let me tell you something. And I thank God for this. I ain't never been beat up. I've never been extorted. I've never been double jumped, double teamed, banked, or whatever they call it. Um, I've been blessed, but I've seen guys get stole off on, jaw broke, get bust across the head, stabbed up, or get extorted. Somebody might look, what you looking at? You looking at my man? Let me holler at you going to say, man, what's up? What you trying to see me? You wanna go one? Nah, bro, I don't want no problem, bro. Man, give me something to eat, man, out that locker, man. Bust that locker open. Once you show that sign of fear, now they about to start you. Man, give me something to eat, man. The friendly, they call it the soft press. Man, what you got in this locker, man? Give me something out of here. And then another weekend come out, say, bro, man, some Sasha out there, man, about to cook some rice. So we had to fry some rice. And so, bro, it just all kind of wicked games that dudes play and do to people in prison, bro.
I got one more off that. I don't know if it's a New Orleans thing or not, but I got he my homeboy, but he my homeboy. What is a molly in the
Mm.
jail? And what is a molly?
Okay, now Florida dudes call it foot cake.
Okay,
Okay, a mole is this. Say you take some cookies, sandwich cookies, or you get Oreo cookies. Take the cookies apart, scrape the cream off, put the cream to the side. Take the cookies and crumble them up fine, fine, like breadcrumbs. Um, and when we was in the parish jail, we used to take the bread and crumble the bread up to mix with the cookies to make it bigger. Because it might be two, three, four y'all eating, so y'all want a lot, right? So that bread going like it's like when you're stepping on something, you trying to, them out. So crumble them cookies up. Then you could take milk, water, coffee, soda, whatever you want to take, and then start mixing it in until you make you a nice dough. You don't want it all slimy, grimy. You got to make it just right. And then you take it. We used to take the broomstick, roll it, roll it out like a long ways, pop, pop, and then we'll take the cream. Like some people, I don't like to do like this no more. Some people put milk or wet the cream off the icing, off the cookies, and then spread it on it because we want like that because once you put that hot water, it's going to evaporate. It's over with. So I like to take mine straight off the cookie. Like once I spread the cookie dough out, I'm gonna put my cookie cream back on top of it, and then break the Snicker balls up, put that on there. Crunch some M&Ms, or you can put all Kit Kat, Twix, all kind of candy balls you want in there, and then you roll it up like a big old wrap, like a burrito, like a wrap. You roll it up, um, put the garbage bag up, and you twist it where it's gonna be a big old fat little ball, like a little, like a summer sausage or something to be fat. And then you drop it in that hot water or something like. Since I've been home, I put it in the microwave now. It's like a big brownie. That would be like a brownie. Oh man, bro, you got me. Make me relapse now. I was trying to leave them sweets alone, bro. But yeah, man, that's it, bro. I one
uh,
time, I said, bro, when I come home from state jail one time, I made that. My mother ran outside and called her friend. Come, girl, come see this what Terrance made. Cause on the street you can get all kind of stuff to put inside there versus from what we got in jail. So yeah, that what that is, a moly. Holy moly.
holy
Yeah.
moly!
Holy moly donut shop.
Yeah.
So after 23 years, 10 months straight, you finally get out, you free. What is that feeling like, and what was the first thing you did?
I didn't believe it, right? So as these people tell me, oh, you about to get out and they walking me up front, I'm like, man, come on, where the card? Where the card? I got the card, pull off. I'm out. The world changed tremendously. Man, like you could look at somebody on the phone. Like when I was out, you had the paper telling you the map, which way to go. We got the GPS telling you if you make a wrong, blue, 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 it's gonna take. Walmart. Oh, I love Walmart to this day. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna go to the Walmart. Any city I go, I'm gonna go to Walmart. Um, Self checkout. I'm like, these women on here on the end, they looking. I'm like, look, I know I just got out, I know I'm looking good, but y'all, one of y'all need to come on. Cause look, I'm thinking they laughing with me, right? Laughing at. I said, one of y'all need to come on here and help me. Come on, ring these groceries up. She's like, oh, that's self checkout. I said, what you mean? She broke. I said, look, I just got the Fed on. She said, oh, you can check it out. I said, y'all gonna trust me to ring this up? I said, oh, I'm gonna be stealing in here, girl. Y'all about to trust me. She said, yeah, bro. So that kind of stuff was just blowing me, bro. Like, gotta get the app. Like right now, this day, I'm still learning that stuff. Now the apps, downloading is like the TV. Now that should tick me off too because when I left, it was 12 channels. Pop, 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 change the channel. Now you
Mhm.
talking about download this app, press this. Oh man, I don't want to watch TV. It's too much right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's fun now, bro, because the stuff it's a challenge for me. You know, like I try to learn how to do it, or I call somebody, hey, how you do this? Hey, help me do this. How you do this? So, man, it's a beautiful experience. I be telling all my partners I left behind and who be hitting me up, like, man, this something, bro. I would say this though. Anybody that coming home from doing a lengthy sentence or who left before all this technology was about, you need outside support. You need somebody to come on to help y'all and show you. Like when I come on, I ain't had nobody. Everybody had turned it back on me. I would have to get it how I live, bro. See, and then when I learned like I still don't like the iPhone today, but I have two of them. You get busted. You ask your woman, where you at? Oh, I'm over by my mom. Well, drop your location. You lying? Oh man, you better get busted. So let me see your own face. The FaceTime, man. That iPhone gonna get you busted. But
Mhm.
but it's a good thing too, because if you lose your iPhone, you can find it. Find me,
Yep.
whatever. Oh, drop. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ain't on no bull crap, bro, you gonna enjoy it out here. And especially you're on probation like me. I'm doing my bid outside, out here, and it's going by fast. God will, January the 3rd, I'll be home 4 years. I got one more year left on paper.
And that's
One
it.
more year. Yeah, man. So I've been walking it down, traveling. You know, I don't get my PO, nobody, no problem. So, man, it's just beautiful. But bro, it'd be like a culture shock. You'd be like, man, what the world? What's going on? You know, just a lot of stuff. Like, here's another thing, and I still don't got this on my phone to this day. The Uber Eat. Like, I don't have it on my phone. I don't know how to do that stuff. Like, or a Lyft, call a Lyft, call
Hmm.
a Uber. You know, or DoorDash. All this. I don't have this stuff on my phone. So sometimes I better call somebody, or I gotta catch the stores or the restaurant before they go to close. Get my food, bring it to the hotel where I'm at, and hope the hotel got a microwave where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I can survive, but man, but I tell you this though, I'd rather be out here with these little small kinks than to be in prison, waking up with a knife. My early in the morning, my set step out so I can brush my teeth, put my shoes on, and then he step in, I step out. Man, then you got some setters that tell you this. Say, bro, go ahead and use the bathroom, go do number two, whatever, before we lock down. Cause once we lock down, man, don't get out that bed. If you get out that bed, I'm gonna stab you up.
Damn.
Yeah, you got people that just like that, bro. You got some people like, man, don't pass gas in here, don't do no number two in here. Do all that before they lock these doors. Once they lock these doors, bro, don't do none of that. So then you got some of them be like, you might be your cellmate, man, don't bring none of them dudes, don't bring none of your homeboy to the cell, man. Anybody can come over, you can't have no company. Man, what the world? So, man, bro, now I'm in a nice hotel right now, chilling.
Living
Chilling.
Out here.
what hotel? Never mind, I'm tripping. Don't tell nobody that.
We wait, we live right now?
No,
No,
we ain't
we ain't
lying.
live, but nah, I don't even
Oh,
want to. I
I'm
don't
in
even want to
Marriott.
accidentally put that out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it
Oh,
don't
yeah, you
matter.
be
We ain't
gone by
lying.
then.
Yeah, I'm in Marriott. I'm down. I don't know if I'm downtown. I know I'm at the Marriott or in St. Louis. No, 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 no. I ain't in St. Louis. I'm what's that? Richmond.
Richmond
Richmond
Heights.
Heights.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Richmond Heights.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where the club was at, right at the Galleria.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't mind because in a few more hours I'm I'm up out of
You
here.
go.
I'm be gone. Yeah. But
Like last question I want to ask you: what exactly was it that got you caught and locked up in the first place? Like, obviously you did the things you did, but what got you caught? Was it like a a wiretap, or was somebody told on you, or like what happened?
Okay, I was telling Heron, so this guy, he was wired up. So he used to come by Heron from me. So one day he called, one day he called me. I said, man, call me back at 3. He called me back at 3. I said, call me back at 5. Call me back. I said, come on out. I say, bro, every time I tell you to call to come, I said, you act like you working with the people. And he was really working with the people. So he would beat me. He would page me a lot, and I would use my phone. Now, it took the feds about 3 months to finally get my phone tapped. Man, let me tell you something. Had them people got my phone tapped around December, man, I would have got the death penalty, bro.
Mm.
Man, we was wilding out on that phone, bro. I ain't think them, oh, they can't tap no prime code phone. The Fed can't do this, Fed can't.
They can
Man,
do whatever
They
they
do
want.
whatever they want to do.
yeah, yeah, bro. So that's how I got caught up. Now let me tell y'all this. So I was charged with an 848 continuing criminal enterprise, kingpin status, and solicited to commit murder. Now, the 848 carried 20 to life. The minimum is 20 years. So I pled guilty to 20 years while I was waiting to get sentenced. A dual war recorder on my coda, a wire on my co-defendant in the jail, and my co-defendant went to talk about bodies, and they took and said by the preponderance of the evidence, Mr. Williams, I feel like you guilty for these murders. And they gave me a license for 2 murders. I had never been indicted, never been charged for them. By the preponderance of the evidence, he enhanced me, gave me a license twice. Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, man. Violated my rights and everything, man. I didn't get a chance to go to trial. None of that. That man said by preponderance of evidence, I didn't feel like you know about it. I feel like you did it, or you had something to do with life. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I can even like I can even imagine like standing there and somebody be like, "You will be in jail, in prison for the rest of your life." What was going on in that moment when you heard that?
I thought I was gonna get a license for Angola for the state.
Mm.
I never imagined for the Fed. I thought it was gonna be for the state. So at the time when the judge gave me it, I'm like, all right, I got Birdman, I got Slim. Like they gonna give me some lawyer, they gonna fight for me. At the time, I'm 23 years old, so I'm thinking like, man, my people got money. Let's run it. Let's go. You know, my mind wasn't on. I wasn't tripping because I was like, man, my people got me. They gonna hold it down for me, bro. Yeah.
Well, you got
Mhm.
anything else to learn?
No, I just appreciate you coming
All
through, big
right.
dog, on
Yeah.
such a short
Hey,
notice.
appreciate you for that. Definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. Like everything happened for a reason. It was the reason we was there and you was there.
Yeah,
And
bro.
most importantly, you went through a lot. You did what you did, but I'm glad that you out here doing positive. And yes, thank you. Represent. I'm glad that you out here doing positive and being that positive role model that people can look up to who went through it. They can understand that you can come out on the other side after 23 years and still do something positive.
Do something
Oh, that's a
positive.
fact. That's what I do. I'm about to be a little messy. Why y'all gonna put my name in? Cause you gotta take somebody's name off here.
Well, so like this was, it was made.
We gonna get you on there.
Yeah, it was
We
made
gonna get you
before
on
the
there. Believe
interview,
that.
but
No, I'm saying, but where y'all gonna put my name in? Somebody gotta come up off here.
We gonna make some more space.
yeah, we gonna make some more space for you.
Oh,
Where
y'all
you
gonna
want to
push
be?
that red? Y'all gonna push that red up?
We
Yeah.
gonna do something. We gonna do something nice for you.
So like I said, my little cousin Jermaine, he do like the. As you can see, he great with the graphics. When we give him your name, you gonna see. Matter of fact, we'll send it to you first. That way you can know that your name on the graphic.
I'm gonna post it.
We
Oh,
got you.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
And
Yeah, post it on your page. We appreciate and tag us in it.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it.
If you ever got anything you need to promote, anything you wanna do anything with, shoot it to us, and we definitely gonna put that on that page. It's all about building relationships and trust. And as you can see, you doubted us for a little second there, but you can see we on that business.
Say, man, you know what I like? Y'all very professional. Y'all very respectful. Tonight when I met you guys, at first I was like, man, it's just like another podcast. I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna holler. But y'all stood on business, man. Thank y'all for even having me on here. Y'all kept y'all word. And I see y'all going places, man. I see y'all done had some big dogs on. Y'all got my homie on here too. Hot boy Turk.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah. Oh yeah. We trying to do
Mm-hmm.
some things, you
We
know.
trying.
Y'all
We getting
some
out there.
hold on,
We trying
y'all
to get
step
to the point where we can do like in person interviews. Like I said, we taking baby steps.
man, that is so, bro, that's the best way to but say, bro, y'all got Dr. Umar, Charles Way, Omar Good, and y'all just Turk, y'all stay with the straight big dog.
Yeah.
Grinding.
You gotta
Y'all
stump with the big dogs, you know.
y'all monetize yet?
No, and that's the thing. Everything
Trying to
is
get
coming
there.
out of our pocket. Like we ain't got no loans. We ain't got nobody smart. This is us. We trying to build up a catalog. That way we can try to get on. But everything is us.
Man, that's good. You gotta invest in your brand though. I tell you, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta invest. Well, let me tell y'all this though. Don't get caught up in trying to do all these expensive cameras and all that. Get your two iPhones. You get one
I'm on my
iPhone.
iPhone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get your iPhone. That's what I start out my Galaxy phone and my Android, whatever you call it thing. I said put that phone right there and record. Now y'all got Black Magic camera. Now I use my iPad. You can use your iPad. My partner Frank Nitty, that's what he used iPad. So it's all kind of things you could use and let YouTube pay for that stuff. You ain't got to be jumping out there to try to get all this expensive equipment for what? It's gonna do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, but y'all just got to stay down though. Y'all got to keep getting people the content. You
Yeah.
can't have a good interview and then a month later come back with something else too. Man, y'all got to keep that content rolling, keep it going, keep it coming, bro. Got
Yep.
to,
Yep.
got to keep that content rolling.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, once again, appreciate you. Thank you for the love, and we would definitely try to get another interview with you again.
And you ain't got to try it. Y'all got my information
We
now.
got your number. We got
Got
your
your
number. We
number.
appreciate it. We
All
gonna
right.
double
Appreciate it.
back.
Hey,
All right, bro.
Terrance Gangsta Williams,
All right.
original hot
Wow.
boy. Let's go.
In the
All right.
building, baby.
Club 314. We out. Appreciate you, big dog.
We up another one.
One. All right. Make sure you hit that stop button.